Hey everyone, welcome back to Spyder. If you're new here, this is the place where we explore the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins hiding in plain sight, sometimes even in your pocket change. Now imagine this. You pick up a simple bronze-colored 20-cent coin from South Africa, the kind you've probably seen hundreds of times, and suddenly you realize collectors around the world are talking about it, claiming prices that reach over $149,260 for a single piece. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, today we're putting that claim to the test, comparing the 2004 and 2009 South African 20-cent coins and finding out which one truly deserves the rare title. Stick with me until the end, because what you learn today might change the way you look at small change forever. Background and design. Let's start with the basics. Both the 2004 and 2009 coins feature the beautiful King Protea flower on one side, the national flower of South Africa. It's a symbol of change and hope, and it's been on the 20-cent piece since the early 1960s. Flip the coin over and you'll see the South African coat of arms, that intricate design with the rising sun, the secretary bird, and the traditional shield. Here's something interesting. Each year, the language used to write South Africa changes. In 2004, the coin says Borwa Africa. That's Setswana. But in 2009, it says Chipembe Africa, which is Venda. That difference might look small, but for collectors, even a change of language or mint year can make a coin far more desirable. Composition and history. Both coins are made of bronze-plated steel, part of the modern series introduced after 2002 to replace the older, more expensive bronze alloy. But what gives them their charm is not the metal, it's the story they carry. In 2004, South Africa was celebrating a decade of democracy. The Royal Mint in Pretoria produced millions of coins, yet some batches were struck with slightly different tones or die alignments. Small variations that sharp-eyed collectors love. By 2009, the country had already updated some minting equipment, and the finish on the coins was smoother and cleaner. But because of the world economic slowdown that year, fewer coins were produced compared to earlier years. And that's where the first bit of mystery begins. The hidden journey of these two coins. Every coin has a journey, and the 2004 and 2009 South African 20-cent pieces have traveled through two very different eras of the country's story. The 2004 coin came at a time when South Africa was celebrating 10 years of freedom, a decade since its democratic rebirth. It carried the energy of a nation still young, hopeful, and defining its identity. Many of these coins entered circulation during a time when cash was still king. They passed from shopkeepers to school children, from taxi drivers to travelers. On the other hand, the 2009 coin was born in a digital age that was slowly shifting toward card payments and mobile money. That meant fewer coins were made, and even fewer have survived in clean, uncirculated condition. Each of these small bronze discs tells a different chapter of the same national story, one rooted in resilience, pride, and change. What makes a coin truly valuable? Before we dive into collector prices, it's important to understand what actually gives a coin its value. It's not always the metal or even the age. It's the rarity, condition, and story behind it. Coins with minting errors, low mintage numbers, or unique design features often attract far more attention from serious numismatists. A 20-cent coin that looks ordinary to most people could be worth hundreds or even thousands to a dedicated collector if it has a small variation, like an off-center strike, double lettering, or unusual toning. That's why professional grading and authentication matter so much. Two coins from the same year might look identical to the naked eye, but under magnification, one could reveal a rare flaw that turns it into a collector's dream. And that's exactly what brings us to the next part. The fascinating claims and stories surrounding the 2004 and 2009 South African 20-cent coins. Rarity and collector claims. Now, here's where the rumors start to swirl. On several collector forums and online listings, you'll see claims that a 2009 South African 20-cent coin has been listed for sale for more than $149,260 US. usually citing its exceptional condition or a rare minting variation. Similarly, a 2004 20-cent coin, especially if it shows a unique die crack or double design, has also been reported to attract attention from international buyers, with asking prices also climbing above $149,260. But let's be clear and honest. These are listings and claims, not verified auction sales. Actual market value depends on grade, rarity, and buyer interest. Most regular circulation coins are worth their face value. Still, those claims do create a wave of curiosity, and sometimes that buzz alone makes collectors dig deeper and pay higher prices at auctions. Comparing 2004 versus 2009. So, which one is actually rarer? Let's break it down. 2004 20-cent coin. Early in the post-apartheid minting era, higher mintage numbers overall. Possible minor die variations. Popular among nostalgic collectors, 2009. 20-cent coin, lower reported mintage, cleaner edges, stronger strike quality. Some verified specimens in near uncirculated condition, more difficult to find in everyday circulation. Because of that lower mintage and scarcity in uncirculated condition, the 2009 coin is generally considered the rarer of the two. So if you're lucky enough to have a 2009 20-cent coin that's in pristine condition, with no scratches, dents, or discoloration, hold on to it. You might be holding a small piece of South African minting history. Where to sell or check your coin. Now, if you're wondering where you can check or even sell your coin in South Africa, here are a few real-world options. SA Coin Trading and Collectibles Auction House. Johannesburg-based, known for handling rare South African coins. Numismatic Society of South Africa events. They host gatherings and mini-auctions across major cities like Pretoria and Cape Town. Bitterboy, now Bob Shop. An online South African marketplace where collectors post coins for sale and auction. Heritage Coins SA and City Coins Cape Town. Reputable dealers that can help verify authenticity before you list your item. Always have your coin graded by a trusted expert or a professional grading service before trying to sell it. That simple step can make the difference between a $1 sale and a $1,000 offer, or even higher if it truly turns out to be a rare strike. Here's the beauty of coin collecting. Sometimes it's not about the money, it's about the story. That 20-cent coin might have passed through the hands of a street vendor in Cape Town, a teacher in Limpopo, or a student paying bus fare in Durban. Each scratch tells a part of South Africa's living history. And yet, out of millions of coins, maybe, just maybe, one stands out. A small minting error, a different shine, or a language inscription that appears off-center. Collectors chase that kind of detail. It's the thrill of finding treasure where no one else looked. So the next time you come across a 2004 or 2009 20-cent coin, don't rush to spend it. Take a moment. Look closely. You never know what story that tiny piece of metal might hold. So between the 2004 and 2009 South African 20-cent coins, the crown of rarity probably goes to the 2009 edition. Collectors have claimed incredible listing values, sometimes even above $149,260. But remember, those numbers are not official sales. They're the reflection of passion, curiosity, and sometimes pure hope in the collector world. If you've got one of these coins, or any unusual South African coin, drop a comment below. Tell us what you found and where you got it. Who knows, your story might inspire our next video. And if you enjoyed learning something new today, smash that like button, share this video with every coin lover you know, and subscribe to Coin Spyder so you never miss another deep dive into the mysteries hiding inside your pocket change. Because here at Coin Spyder, we believe that every coin has a story, and some stories are worth far more than money. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.